Hello my Sagittarius friends, and welcome to your card reading for the month of your first card here. You see the flowers. The flowers is a card of harmony, balance, happy returns. This is a positive card here. Things turn out well. It advises also us to be kind, optimistic, light-hearted, and if there were some issues in the past, it advises us also to forgive and forget. Also, this is a card of creativity, so if you are in the creative professions, this is a very good card for creativity. If you are not, the card advises us to be more creative in whatever part of our life we can be creative. In the central card we see the bear. The bear is a card of expansion, so it makes everything bigger in our lives. It tells us also that we are in a position of authority. Maybe we stimulate other people to advance in their life. Maybe we are in a position of authority. Maybe we are a manager. Maybe we are a boss of a firm. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Sometimes also it tells us that we need to be careful not to be overbearing or over dominant, because this is a very strong card, so we could have some issues there with that here. But anyway, however it turns out, this points that we are probably in a position of authority. Then we go in the horizontal lines. Then we see here the bouquet and the tower here. The bouquet and the tower here, it tells us here that we are successful, that our efforts pay off here. We are probably, as I said, an area in any part of our life. We are a leader in our field. Maybe we are a boss, as I said here. Anyway, we are appreciated here with this combination of cards. Also, what is important in our life is our social circle. Maybe we make more contacts in our social circle. If we make contacts in our social circle, these efforts will pay off here. This is what we are seeing here. We could also have that we experience more sensuality in our life, where people are closer to us physically. This is also possible with this combination of cards. We also will advise. We will receive advice from people. This advice is good meant. If you are a little bit untrustworthy about this advice, mostly this is good advice. Of course, if this is advice that comes from your adversaries, this is not the case. But mostly people are close to you. The advice that they give you is well meant here. This is what we are seeing here. There are also some positive investment, good finances here that we are seeing here. We are also, if you have a partner, you will feel more closer to your partner here. Also, our looks are important here. We make decisions about looking nice here. But anyway, also what is important here is our social circle here. Our social circle will be very important to us for here. And there could be some flattery going on in our life here with these cards. Then we have the bear and the whip here. The bear and the whip here. Could be a confrontation with an opponent. If you are in business here, you could literally have a confrontation with your opponent. Be careful with the whip, because the whip is a very assertive card, and even if you are a calm person, the whip could make you more assertive, aggressive. So be careful here with the whip here, because the whip is a very strong card. It's a very energetic card. There could be also here, if you are in a position of authority and there is like an opening position higher up, it's possible also there's competition in that, and that you want to eliminate the competition. You need to play it smart, and with the snake you will be able to do so. So if we have the snake there, the snake is a smart card. It hides in the grass and it strikes at the right moment. So you should use the abilities of the snake to play it smart. Sometimes it makes us a little bit cunning, but mostly it makes us smart. It sees the snake sees things coming, and we should use the snake abilities here to improve our own life here. It's possible also that people try to put you in a bad daylight. This is possible also with this combination of cards here. In another way, it's possible if somebody hire us with us that we have an argument actually with our boss. This is possible also, or somebody higher up in the chain. If not, this is a confrontation with our competition here that we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. It's possible that this argument suddenly appears out of nowhere. You didn't expect it's there, but there is something going on, but you didn't expect the argument. Or maybe you didn't expect to meet that person, your competitor. This is possible also. Then we have the bouquet and the tower here. These are both returning cards. So things that you did in the past for clearing your path or for advancing your path now will be in your advantage. Maybe you made some communication before and you made some agreements or arrangements, and this is now paying off here. This is what we are seeing here. If there were some issues in the past, we will be able to make some healing here. This is what we are seeing here, and there's a kind of peace that will be coming later on here. Also, there will be some conflicts that you have. Sometimes you want to be alone and sometimes you want to socialize. Maybe there's a lot of pressure on your mind, and sometimes we need to let our mind time for resting. So you need to also take in consideration that sometimes we need to rest a little bit here with this combination of cards. It's possible also that you do some relaxing and you go to a movie or you go to the theater for relaxing your mind. This is what we are seeing here. Or literally a theater is going around you. You see it there, that the movie is playing around you. This is then another way for seeing things here. If you are in the creative profession, it's possible that you have some meeting with colleagues for conversations about the art or the way the art goes. This is possible also, the evolution of the art. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. If we need to come in certain position, it's possible also that you upgrade your wardrobe. Maybe you buy some more expensive clothes for in this position, or it's necessary for doing some things in that area. You might also consider maybe a move, and if you make a move, probably there is some prospects, some prospectation, or you do some things for checking out an apartment on higher floors or on the highest floors here, nice things here, and there is thinking about that. It could make you a little bit nervous here with this combination of cards here. There's a lot of beauty products, fashion here that we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. But this is very good for designing, for art here. There are very good art cards. You could put a lot of energy if you're in that sector or it's related to that here. This is very good, very good. These cards are very good here. If you need to travel, this is good cards for traveling. Mostly things go smooth here if we are traveling. Also, we see here that the times are happy, but you need to stick to the structure that you implemented before. So if you made a certain structure, you hold to your structure and things will work out. So if you would have a small setback, you can fall in to your structure. This is important here with these cards here. We could literally harvest the fruits of our labor before here. This is what we are seeing here. And if not now, this will come in the future. This will come in the future here. This is what we are seeing here. If you would have some certain problems with authority, it's possible also that they let you go. So let's assume that you make a violation, a traffic violation. It's possible that the officers, they let you go. This is also, for this one, it's also a good combination here of cards here. If something is not immediately coming to you, you need to be also patient. You need to implement patience. Because certain things that you have planned might go slower than you anticipated. So also you need to be patient. Here we are asked to have some patience here. But there is a strive here for moving on in our life here with this combination. If certain people want to enter your life, it's possible that you don't allow that for personal reasons. Maybe you feel it's not the right time, or the person is not right, or your things, or you don't feel right for letting that person in your life, and you refuse to let certain people come in your life. This is possible also. Then we have the Tower and the Birds. If you had communication, as I said before here, these are returning cards. This will pay off now. Communication that you have before, related to business, related to whatever, this will pay off now. Anyway, here, if this is about leadership here, this could also result in a positive result here for moving up in the chain here. If people are trying to make you gossip, you will not be willing to go in the gossip. And this is a wise thing to do, especially with the snake here. Don't let yourself seduce for going into gossip. Keep your distance, because it might have a negative effect on your moving on in life here, or on your moving up in life here. With this combination of cards here, it's possible also that certain invitations that you receive, that you refuse to go. You refuse to go because maybe there's too much stress on your mind, and it's possible that you find certain rules in your life chaotic, even though they are structural. You might feel them chaotic. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards here. Then we go in the second horizontal line. We have the snake and the bear here. This points to tact and diplomacy here that we are seeing here. We need to be tactful, and if we are tactful, new things will come to us. New openings will be created here, especially with authority figures. If you are smart, cunning, diplomatic, things will go very smooth, but you need to have a smart approach here. This is what we are seeing here. You must also stay strong and composed, and this will work out very efficient for you. This is what we are seeing here. If not, it's possible that if we want to go in a higher position, that the people, maybe if we have an interview, I'm just giving an example, and these people try to steer you in a certain situation, but you see through it. They try to get a reaction from us, but you see that they want certain reactions for you, and you see it coming, and you're smart, you're tactful. So there could be like a tryout like that they test you here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that this happens in an arrogant way. They try to provoke you. So be careful, don't go into that. Be smart here if this would take place here. Keep silent here, be smart, make the smart move here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. It's possible that you yourself, you're a very strong person here, so try to balance yourself here a little bit here. We will, during this period, we want to have more influence in what's going to happen in the future here with this combination of cards here. If you have a boss around you, it's possible that your boss or your superior try to steer you in certain ways, but you don't agree. And if you don't agree, try to approach it in a diplomatical way, not direct, not aggressive. And if you do, you will come out as the winning hand. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the bear and the child here. If there were some issues and there were some arguments with this person above you, it's possible, due to certain unknown reasons, this person disappears and somebody new comes in this authority position. This is possible also. If you have a business, it's possible that your business is expanding and you get some new responsibilities here in your life, something you didn't do before. Maybe you add something to your business and this is new for you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. If we are in an authority position and we hire somebody, we could decide that we hire somebody more inexperienced. But here with this combination of cards, we need to see that we keep supervision over this person if you decide to hire a person like that here. If this is related to your children, if you have children, it might be that you notice that your children are growing up. So if you have a conversation with your children, it's possible that you have a conversation and you think to yourself, the reaction is not here anymore like a young child. And you start to think and you see the growing up here of your children. This is possible also. In another way, if it's possible also that your superiors try to bully you. Again here, I said, be wise here with the snake here. Then we have the coffin and the sit. The coffin and the sit here. It's possible here that certain things in your mind you need to let go. So mostly that is that we need to cut off certain things that we experience. Maybe this is something out of the past, maybe something happened to you. And here the cards advise us that things that are in the past, we need to let them go. Some part of our mind needs to recycle. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Sometimes also we need to be careful with this combination of cards, especially if you have a vehicle, that you are not involved in any kind of assertive driving. So control yourself here, that you don't go out of the speed limits and things like that, because this could be dangerous also during this time, because if you're not, there could be some problems here related to speeding, related to traffic here. This is what we are seeing here, that you don't get involved in things you don't want to get involved in here, because things could happen here with these cards faster than you anticipated. So it's easily happened if you drive faster. I don't know, we need to be careful here in the traffic here, or if we do certain actions here. In another way, if some things happen in your life, you will have also the ability, if people tell you with the snake and these two cards here, to withdraw. So if people try to provoke a reaction, you will have now the good abilities to, like, you make like an icy withdrawal. And people try to provoke you, but you act actually like an ice cube. And this is very good here if you come in certain situations. Then we have the sit and the whip here. As I said here, we need to be careful here that we are not involved in certain dangers here. You must check out. Also, if you have a vehicle, just see that your vehicle is safe. This also is on the cards here. Be sure it's in good condition, your vehicle, or don't use vehicles that are not in good condition here, because this could be leading to a problem here, to challenges here with this combination of cards here. But people could also, as I said here, be verbally very assertive to you with this combination of cards. Then we have the bouquet. The snake and the coffin here, the bouquet and the snake here. Again, here you have a lot of abilities to be tactful here. People will try to get their way with you, but it will not work if you're smart. You will see through it here. Also, we could be confronted with certain jealousies, as I said here. This is possible that people are jealous from you. This could be people who are on the same level with you. If not so, it's possible that a partner is jealous of you. No matter if you're a woman or a man here, there could be some jealousy going on here. But with the bouquet, it's the bouquet softens off. The flowers soften the things up. But still, the jealousy could be hanging, especially with the snake here. But you will be able to charm yourself out of it here with this combination of cards here. Also, there will be a lot of beauty and beautiful things will be important during this time for you here. We try to look our best here, and because we look good, we as I said earlier, we could get invitations, unexpected invitations from people we didn't expect, and this could lead to next steps in our life. Wherever this might mean for you here, this could be the case here with this combination here. We also receive compliments from people that we look good, that we look very good here. And also you yourself, you want to be dressed up. Maybe you do some investments also, as I said here, in your wardrobe. Then we have the snake and the coffin here. If you feel that the situation is not good for you, or it's not productive for you, you will move away from it here, because the snake is smart. She moves away from problems. She moves away from things that are not good for her. She sees it coming here. Also, as I said here, you need to double check if you have vehicles, that the vehicles, because I see that coming back here, that your vehicles are in good conditions here. Whatever it is, from a bicycle to a car here, you need to double check here. What we see here also is that if there was confusion before and you were not clear about certain things in your life, this confusion is cleared up here. Your mind get more open, you get clearer, you get a clearer mind here. Then we have the second vertical line here. We have the tower, the bear, and the sit. The tower and the bear, it tells us here that you are probably a person of authority. We see that coming here also. Maybe it's related to the government. If not, you could be coming in a position of more authority. This proves to ambitious persons, people that moving up in their life. So whatever, wherever you are in your life, these are very good cards for moving up in your life here, for getting promotions here. Official matters are going more easy here. Sometimes also it can point connections with local authorities here. Maybe that this is also if you have gathered certain expertises in your life that you thought, this will never help me again, this is useless now, this is useless what I did before. Some things out of the past that you thought that could not ever help you again will come on the cards, and you will be able to use that angle to move forward. So this is what we are seeing here also with this card. But there's a natural leader here. This is what we are seeing here. We are able to manage the people around us. You could be offered a position in top management here. This is possible also. There's like a natural authority here that we are seeing here over the person here. Then we have the bear and the sit here. If we waited a long time for the big break, for moving on, this is the big break here that you are getting here. This points to a major opportunity here, and you are able to seize it due to previous experiences here. This is what we are seeing here. In another way, it's possible on the home front, in your parents' home, for instance, there are some things there that need to be cleared up. Maybe there is an argument with your parents, between them. There's an argument going on between the parents. Sometimes this can also point and you could be somehow involved in that. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but you hear from that, and then maybe something happened to the parents here. This is what we are seeing here. And I don't mean anything physical, but there is an argument here among the parents here. Maybe they are disagreeing about something, and somehow you are into that here. But you will put things into order here. You will place things into order here. Then here we have the third vertical line. Here we have the birds and the child here. If we have children, they could be quite communicative here. In another way, it's possible the children are stressed for something. Maybe they are stressed because of the school that they are in, maybe some authority problems. Maybe they tell you, my teacher is like that and like that, or maybe the teacher is very strict and not flexible here, and it's possible they share their concerns with you here. This is what we are seeing here. There's like a debate here, a conversation going on here about that here, about the nervosity of the children here. But they could be quite expressful here. This is what we are seeing here. If you are not in a relationship, this indicates that there is a possibility here for a new relationship. But with the snake, sometimes also we need to be a little bit careful. So watch out, watch around you what is happening here with this combination of cards here. The snake is a smart card, and the snake watches around her what is in the environment before she actually strikes here. And this is also the right way to go here with these cards here. In another way, you could be confronted with minor setbacks, but these will be small. But maybe you didn't expect that, but it's possible. But these will be minor things here with this combination here. But there will be a lot of, if you have children, a lot of conversation about your children, or there will be communication about something new that you want to start here. If your children are very young, it's possible their first words are expressed here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Then we have the child and the whip here. If you start something new, a relationship, or you add to your business, or you do something in the business as a manager, you need to be careful that you don't get a false start. So see that everything is worked out. Look around you here that everything is okay here, because sometimes this points to a false start. Also, in another way, if there are problems with the children, it's possible that your children are very argumentative. here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, we have discussions, and it's like the child, don't give in, don't give in. We maybe we need to repeat it, but the child just don't give in. Here, this is what we are seeing here with this combination. Just see, don't lose your temper here, because maybe the child has very good verbal skills here. So be careful here with this combination of cards here. If you start something new, it could be in your business or related to your business. It could be a difficult start here with this combination of cards here. Also, with this combination of cards here, before we make a decision as a manager or as a boss, and we point the blame to somebody, be careful that the blame is really that it's really the right person who is to blame. So investigate wisely before you put the blame on a person, or you point the responsible here with this combination of cards here. This is what we are seeing here also. So my Sagittarius friends, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please consider subscribing. Thank you for doing so, and we see each other in the next reading. Thank you. Bye-bye.